Hey everybody, this is Broly, aka Boo, back here with another Pokemon TCG deck analysis. Excuse my voice, got a little bit of a cough and head cold right now. Throat's a little sore. It's been one of those changing weather moments, I guess. But I've posted videos before about my decks and everything. I didn't really have a set base or a theme or anything going. It was just a pretty much decks of cards that I threw together, and I didn't really set them after everything because like back with like Raybor and yveltal came out, and Blastoise, Keldeo, Black Hiram, all those kind of decks like that, Pyroar now, and I figured now I'll actually try to make something competitive. This deck right here I'm about to showcase, and excuse the Yu-Gi-Oh mat, I couldn't find my Pokemon mat, but this deck I'm about to show you right now is Mega Manectric and yveltal EX. It's pretty much my version of it. I did take a few ideals from online, and I basically threw a few cards in that I see fit that work for me. Competitive wise, I've won quite a bit. I'm actually part of a Pokemon league here where I'm staying. I've won a couple of tournaments. I'm actually top in the standings at my league, and so it's pretty well. Roaring Sky should be coming out, I believe, May 6th. I'm not sure if I'm going to make a deck based off that expansion. I might just collect the cards and see where it goes. But this deck, is pretty much my general ideal. So without further ado, let's get to it. I've already organized it, so I wouldn't have to be, flipping through cards and saying, oh, it's mixed up and whatnot. This deck mostly see a 2-2 line of Manectrics, but Manectric's one of my favorites. So I'm actually running 3 regular Manectric EXs. A lot of the times the Assault Laser does come in handy. I did have the Team Flare cards, which attach to other Pokemon EXs, and easy Assault Lasers for 120. But I figure with the yveltal variant still out there and pretty strong, Manectric can pretty much handle that on its own without the extra space taken up from the tools. 2 Manectric, Mega Manectric EXs here. Turbo Bolt. Attach 2 basic energies from your discard to one of your bench, and for 110, you cannot beat that. That is so good, so overwhelming, and that really handles its own. Like I said, normally you see people run 3. I'm actually running 2. 2 has actually been working for me lately, and that's the yveltal EX. The Evil Ball is always so good, always so powerful, so strong. Power that up through the Turbo Bolt, plus any other attachments I got going on with him, and it's pretty overwhelming. 1 Darkrai EX, basically for the Dark Cloak. I've had situations where I Night Spirit, and it's because of maybe sometimes I don't get no other Pokemon. I might just start off with Darkrai, but I do get the energy, so whatnot. I use the Night Spirit every now and then, and it takes care of the bench sniping as well. 1 Seismitoad EX for its Quaking Punch. 30. Your opponent cannot play any item cards. Item cards are such a strong force right now. They're still very, very good to be used. The Night March deck is one deck I've actually went up against, and using the Quaking Punch, I pretty much shut down the main force of that deck. Classic, always used, may see seen in a lot of decks. Mewtwo EX for its X-Ball. 20 times the number of energies attached to this Pokemon and the defending. So he's pretty much the starting point where yveltal EX will be the cousin, but he's always good. For extra accelerations, I have 3 baby yveltals. Oblivion Wing 30 for 1 darkness energy. Move 8 darkness energy from my discard to my bench Pokemon. And again, it's so good. Acceleration is always important with this deck. And between that and Turbo Bolt and discarding the energies and then getting them right back, oh, it's just too great. My supporters, 2 Lysanders. Switch out one of your opponent's bench for one of his or her active. Pretty much self-explanatory. Good late game trump there. And the supporters are pretty standard. 4 ends, of course. Either early game disruption or late game, depending on the situation. I'm running 2 Shaunas. A lot of people will say run Corliss instead because, getting a full bench up and then your opponent, you can pretty much get anything from 5 to 10 cards. And the thing is, Corliss can be a strong but weak card at the same time. But with Shauna, it's still a supporter, so it's still a shuffling hand. It's a guaranteed 5 or whatnot. I'm not a big fan of flips. People was telling me Professor Burst Observation. I've ran that a few times. Didn't really pan too well. 2 Skyless. And that's pretty much standard as well. I've seen. I've seen people run Junipers, but I'm going with Sycamore. Same concept. Discard your hand, draw 7. I think people just like Juniper because she's a full art, and poor Sycamore just doesn't get one, apparently. 3 Muscle Bands, extra damage. It's always good to have going on. 2 VS Seekers, get back my supporters. 2 Energy Switches. 1 Battle Compressor to help me get my energies into the discard and get Oblivion Wing going, or Turbo Bolt. Professor's Letter helps me search out the energies. 1 Starling Megaphone. Don't run into too many tool situations, but if I'm going up against other mega decks that involves Spirit Links or Muscle Bands, definitely comes in handy. Speaking of Spirit Links, 2 of those going right there. And my A-spec choice is Computer Search. A lot of people say Dowsing Machine. I like Computer Search because discard 2 cards. I know Dowsing Machine does the same thing, but I can search for anything. And let's just say, hey, I need my Mega going or a Spirit Link. Get 2 energies in there. I already have manectric already powered up. And pretty much get that going. 2 Repeat Balls. Now, this is a personal preference, because normally I get yveltal or manectric in play, and then I can just easily repeat ball for another one without any cost. The reason why I only have 2 in there because I only have 2 Ultra Balls, so this is always a classic staple card to have. And once again, discarding, acceleration gets that going. Manectric has a pesky weakness to those fighting types, but thanks to the Shadow Circles, 2 of those, I can actually protect Manectric as long as I have a Dark Energy on them. So that's always good and handy. My energy count is only 3 electric energies there. Professor's Letter can search them out if I need them. I'm running, I believe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 dark energies. Not too many there. And last but not least, I'm running 4 DCEs, double colorless energies. Mewtwo, Seismitoad. I could slap one on yveltal and then Wise Cyclone the situation, to a Seismitoad or whatever, or Mewtwo. Free retreat out, get them going, do some nasty hitting. So that's pretty much my deck right there. Like I said, it's Mega Manectric EX and yveltal variant. It's different from maybe normal decks that you've seen that you've seen people run of that same concept or same title, but like I said, it works for me. Haven't lost too many times with it. I won a lot more than I lost, I'll tell you that much. So that's pretty much it. And I just want to show this using the cool Mega Gengar sleeves from the Phantom Force expansion. I got the trainer box, so I figured people assumed I was using Gengar, but I'm not. And I'm welcome to any feedback, any comments. Let me know what you think, and I'll be sure to get back to you and take your word for it. Later.